Alright guys, so I'm going to do a part 2 on this Tiffin Phaeton. And first place where we start is going to be on the roof. I'm sure you guys aren't sick of a roof inspection, but I have some secrets. Alright, so we're going to use the ladder extension. That way we can test the ladder extension. This paint job looks fantastic. I don't see anything wrong with it. This is going to be a fiberglass rear cap. Check all the lights, make sure they're not broken. A little bit of sun burning on the clear. Now, Tiffin has a true gel coat fiberglass roof. They use self-leveling silicone. I call it NewFlex 311. There's another name for it. I will put it on the screen for you guys, but it is not Dicor. Do not use Dicor on this roof. The Dicor will not stick to this, only the self-leveling silicone will. And you still have to prep that pretty well by getting all the dirt off and down to clean silicone. So a little bit of a gappage in the clear silicone. We could recommend resealing that. Let's see, looking down the line here, everything looks pretty good. There's just a few bulges right here, but I don't see any signs of issues. It's likely going to be a screw that's not in all the way, but in order to get to that, we'll have to peel off this double-sided foam, or this double-sided trim, break that seal, pull it all the way back just to put the screw head in just a tiny little bit, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. Right here, it's going to be, again, self-leveling silicone. I already checked out the vents. They do work. It's hard to see, but there is texture to the roof right there. That's installed by Tiffin, so you don't slip off the roof. This is fiberglass. You just use soap and water. It's usually nice to use a wax and wash product because you do want to protect it from UV and sun damage. We'll go ahead and inspect the skylight here. I don't see any gappage. I don't see any cracking. I don't see any loose flanges. So we're good there. And we'll look on the other side. Everything's looking good down that line. Maybe a little bit of cracking right there. But again, this is mostly cosmetic because just hope to let the water around. There's going to be body working or filler, sealant under there. I don't see any issues there. Even the ladder is nice and tight. Go to the first AC. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. They are heat pumps. This is the mid level, or the second generation, because it's got the shroud with the built-in grill on it instead of the separate one. I'll make sure it's not loose to the roof, and it's not. Check the coils, make sure they're not clogged, and they're not. Check the slide-out topper. These are custom-made ones. I saw a sign for it down below. I think we're in good shape. They're dirty, but they're looking good. Just got another one of those little bulges right there. Nothing I would do about that. Now, this is going to be fiberglass all the way around, so it foams over and it's screwed down right there. Okay, that vent looks good. That sealant's fine. Come over to this side. That awning topper looks good. Sealant looks good. The awning rail sealant looks good. Guess maybe we could recommend a little bit of sealant right here. Just there a little bit. I don't think it's vital, but couldn't hurt. Sewer vents look good. I don't see any damage on that fabric edge right there. And I already rolled the awning out. We already took a look at that fabric. This looks pretty good, I think, right here. You can see who made that. It was, I don't know, AP toppers? AG toppers. Custom topper manufacturer. Here's that stationary omnidirectional TV antenna. I like these. I've never had an issue with them, and some people hate them. That vent looks good. Now, this is a Winegard road trip. I know I said I don't guarantee satellites to work, but most Winegard products are going to be pretty fail-safe. So somebody used a Dicor right here, and it didn't stick very well because it's not going to stick to where the old sealant was. Okay, see how easily that comes up. Because even though it doesn't look like it, wherever there was that silicone sealant, the Dicor is not going to stick at all, even if it's just a little bit on there. You see how easy I peeled that off. But that did catch my eye, that there's cracking right there. So we want to make sure we seal that up too, and then recommend sealing that properly. So this would have been the original sealant. They didn't mess with that, so at some point they had to, maybe they upgraded to an M-motion? I don't know. But this is not the factory sealant. It's a good thing we found that. This topper looks good. Follow that around. You know what? I don't think I felt this one. Alright, the AC's not loose. That's good. That AC is not loose. Coils aren't dirty. Even the TV antenna, or the radio antenna, CB antenna is there. You have their Sirius XM antenna, and then a GPS antenna right there. The sealant looks good. Maybe a little bit here. I don't see an issue with the front cap. Definitely don't walk on the front cap right here. Everything's looking good. Looking good. Looking good. And again, I guess we could add some sealant right there on that side of the awning rail. Alright guys, so there you have it. There was the roof inspection on this 2015 Tiffin Phaeton. The roof's in great condition. There's a few sealant issues with the satellite dish, and with the roof radius is a little bit of clear silicone. So a little bit of touch up, but roof feels good. See any signs of damage, so we call this good and make a list of what we found. All right, this is a little stinger at the end. I did go ahead and peel those up, pull up the satellite, reseal underneath, and then reseal on top, along with the areas that I noted before where the silicone was peeling or gapped. Well, those came off relatively easily and intact because this is Dicor and it does not stick to silicone. Silicone wouldn't rip like that. So it was pretty simple. Just take it off, clean it off, use some quality thinner that leaves no residue, and then just reseal it. I used this is Hang's self-leveling silicone caulk, but that was just on the roof, and then you know, your big box special 100% silicone clear. Did that on the sides. Thanks.